memories of my childhood. I can remember many days just playing out in the neighborhood and having a good time with the neighbors. Before there was a Wii, before there was an Xbox, before there was a Nintendo, before there was an Atari, we just enjoyed playing hopscotch. We enjoyed playing jump rope. We enjoyed playing hide and go seek. Hide and go seek. I'm talking about cheap games, one hop and get like me and Simon Said and mother. Come on now, I just remember wonderful times growing up as a child, and we would enjoy one another's company. We would enjoy playing out on the playground, just swinging and playing kickball and softball. And come on, y'all, anybody have some fond memories? I mean, we wasn't running from bullets. We didn't worry about somebody trying to jack us or kidnap us or rape us. We just played out in the neighborhood and had good times with the neighbors. But every now and then, we would get into little fights. I know y'all been saying all your life, so you don't know what I'm talking about. But every now and then, somebody would do something that upset me, so I would just let them know how I felt. And I know I have some tracks in my hair today. One be black, and it's kind of fine, but back then I had a Jerry curl that didn't matter how much Activate I had, the Jerry curl just didn't take. It would just sit white on my head. Just, y'all know somebody like that. And so whenever I would start some trouble, what they would do is they would start name calling. They would say, sit down with your scary curl. You need to go in the house and do something with that scary curl. And because I had a little pride, I didn't want them to know they would hurt my feelings, so I would say, sticks and stones may break my bones, but your words would never hurt. But the truth is, I had problems with what they said. When they talked about my skinny legs, it really hurt down on the inside. Don't look at me like you don't know what I'm talking about, because words hurt. Words have a way of penetrating places that a stick and a stone can't reach. Somebody knows something about being hurt by words today. Come on now. Some adult here is still struggling with some words that a mother or a father said to you. Somebody told you were stupid. You would never be anything. You would be just like your no good daddy. You would be just like your old loose mama. You would never finish school. You would never go to college. You would be nothing but an old man. Y'all know some words have hurt. And so we got to be careful how we use our words, because the Bible lets us know that by our words we're going to be justified. By our words we're going to be condemned. Once you speak a word, it doesn't matter how many times you say, I'm sorry, you can't take the words back. You got to be careful how you use your words. Some marriages on the rocks right now because some wife can't get over what some husband said. Some husband right now is thinking about tipping out on a wife because of something some wife has said to some husband. But I didn't come to talk about words today. I've come to talk about those devices that really will hurt us physically. I've come to talk about sticks and stones. Anybody ever experienced being hit by a rock? You ever been hit by something? Come on out, riding a bike, somebody hit you, I'm talking about things that will hurt us physically. Stay with me, I'm going somewhere. Things that will hurt us physically. Not only do words hurt, but physical things hurt. Somebody say they hurt, they hurt, they hurt. Right here in the 34th number of Psalm, we find David. We know David, the master musician, David, our celebrated king. We know David, a great poet. David, who was a great military man. David, who was God's anointed. David, a man who was after God's own heart. We're talking about David. Right here in the 34th number of Psalm, it is David who's saying, a righteous man will cry out and have many troubles, but the Lord will deliver him from them all. Check that out. I told you, the scripture says that David was a man after God's own heart. But David knew something about trouble. See, unless you think because you saved you're not supposed to have trouble, you better think again. This is a reality check for us, because won't the devil trick you? Won't the devil make you think whenever you're in a problem, it's because of something you did? Whenever you can't pay your bills, it's because of something you did. Whenever somebody walks out on you, it's something you did. That's why you follow them. That's why you try to check the mileage on your car. That's why you try to do something with your physical self, because you think they stepped out because of something you did or didn't do. But right here in the 34th number of Psalms, we discovered that David is pretending to be insane, not because of something he did, but because his haters were after him. David is pretending to be insane, and he's running from Abimelech. David didn't do anything wrong at this point, because sometimes our troubles are because we have done something wrong. But the good news today is David is in trouble not for his wrongdoing, but because he's the Lord's favored. I need to hear from some favored folk in here. Have you found yourself in trouble because you are favored? Oh, no, they're not hating on you because you just know how to dress or because you have the right hairstyle or because you picked the right pumps. They hating on you because they can tell you the Lord's favor. That whenever you get in trouble, the Lord always seems to make a way. Whenever you find yourself up a creek without a paddle, the Lord has a way of walking where you are to. Come on, y'all. You're favored. Can somebody say favored? I'm favored. I got troubles, but I'm favored. I got heartaches, but I'm favored. I got some overdue bills, but I'm favored. I got